Hello，大家好。
Hello，
又翻到嚟呢個新地球
事務所。
好啊，見到呢個 setting 咁，梗係知越洋嘉賓㗎啦。咁啊，今日好有幸就係請到另一位大老師啦。咁啊，呢位大老師咧就有啲朋友仔已經認識佢㗎啦，但係未認識佢咧，咁啊，我哋而家眼前有個我會叫療愈嘅一個好資深嘅老師啦，係啦。點解我會遇到阿 Dr. B 嘅咧？其實係叫 Stephen 嘅。咁 Stephen 可唔可以邀請你介紹我哋呢一位咁尊貴嘅老師 Dr. B 啊
？Hello，咁大家好啦，我好開心啦，終於請到 Dr. B 同我哋傾偈同分享。嗱，你就呼我認識 Dr. B 啦，其實我係呼我細佬Matt 係認識 Dr. B 嘅。咁Dr. B 本身係一個我會叫養生嘅大師，係啦。咁佢自己本身亦都其中一樣大家即係我諗全亞洲或者大部分世界各地嘅人去認識 Dr. B 就係聲音部，咁所以佢本身對聲音嘅療愈啊，對 chanting 啊，對聲音煲啊，對一啲身體點樣減壓啊，最緊要一樣嘢，你見到 Dr. B 係成尊少佛一樣，點樣 get more joyful life compassion 呢啲咧，全部都係老師好耍家嘅嘢嚟嘅啊！咁佢本身喺世界各地亦都係 train 好多唔同嘅治療師，特別係聲音煲啊、sound therapy 啊等等。咁我知 Dr. B 啱啱亦都由北丹翻到嚟泰國，咁所以我哋今日呢一集咧有好多嘢要問佢，亦都有好多嘢同大家分享嘅。
Dr. B, welcome.
Welcome.
สวัสดีค่ะ Happy Wesak Day from Thailand.
Oh yes, yes, Happy Wesak Day.
The right frequency.
Dr. B 咁我不如我開始問
sure.
一啲問題先啦。因為 Dr. B 咧其實定期都會嚟香港嘅，咁佢會做一啲教學啦，佢亦都會協助一啲一對一嘅朋友仔去做一啲身體嘅調整啦。咁上次咧Dr. B 嚟香港嘅時間咧，我哋有問咗佢一樣嘢嘅，我話其實香港人即係你喺呢個城市嘅朋友仔，因為佢真係接觸好多呢度嘅客人，究竟佢哋個身體有啲乜嘢要關注嘅？ Dr. B, remember the last time when you came to Hong Kong? During our sessions, I did ask you, so if you have some tips for people in Hong Kong, because you have met so many Hong Kong clients and you have worked on their energy, you have also worked on their body, what would be the number one tips, or more than number one, give them a few tips about how they manage themselves for clients in Hong Kong?
Okay, so this is very important. I actually come from Thailand, I have a lot of lands, so I'm stay grounded on the Mother Earth, where I think Hong Kong, most of you are living on the island, of course, some living on the mainland as well. So with the island, of course, you can see from the geography that you're not feel grounded or stable on the land. So plus also with the highland, with the Iceland energy, you have a lot of, look at the energy, you have a lot of winds, you have a lot of storm that coming. So of course the mind always wavering. When the mind is also revering, so the mind is also very fast. This is a very good for business, but we also need to ground it. We will say grounded ourselves, stay grounded to the Mother Earth. So of course, I think most of you guys like to travel and be back to the nature. And this is very important to stay connected with the Mother Earth. Okay.
哇！Dr. B 啦，咁佢就話，因為佢其實 Dr. B 係嚟自泰國嘅，係啦，佢係泰國人啦。咁佢就話咧，其實喺泰國嗰度咧有好多土地啊。咁佢話其中一個好重要嘅 tips 咧，佢就分享俾所有住喺香港嘅朋友仔啦。咁就係話我哋點樣係可以保持我哋好 grounded， 我哋可以同我 Mother Earth 即係大自然嗰個距離係要保持得好貼近嘅。因為佢話咧喺香港咧，我哋呢度係一個島啊，島有環海啦，我哋有好多風啦，同時間我哋亦都會有好多即係我哋會有啲暴風雨嘅。咁所以咧呢度大家嘅能量咧就係個 mind 啊，喐得好勁，喐得好快。佢話對生意好好，但係對我哋嘅身體啊，對我哋嘅個人嗰個健康啊、能量平衡啊，好緊要嘅就係咧，如果大家出門去旅遊嘅，其實多啲返去大自然，呢個係第一個Dr. B 話講好重要嘅咯。Any other tips for people in Hong Kong?
Okay, just to explain more a little bit for the just to connect to the Mother Earth. You can imagine when you sit cross-legged or even you're standing. If you sit cross-legged, imagine your tailbone. Your tailbone is the root of the tree. Yeah, and your body is the body of the tree. Yeah, the tips is the tips of the tree, your crown. So then you slowly let the winds blow. Yeah, so then you become easy to stay grounded. If you're standing, imagine you feet deep root to the Mother Earth. Yeah, deep root to the Mother Earth. And then you also can put your hand against the wall, and then you can feel that the energy starts circulating. So this is the simple practice that you can stay grounded. Or, it's like grounding meditation. Yes.
哇，我覺得呢一個都對我哋嚟講幾重要，因為即係頭先阿 Eve 都即係翻譯咗我哋嘅小島嘅能量咧，其實唔敢講得冇留意。Do you know, Dr. B, we have different area that is reclaimed. By reclamation, we put actually junk into
on the
to
land.
make the land.
Yes.
And so we have a place called Junk Bay, and then the whole area is built upon junk, which is kind of, it's not actually a land.
Yes.
So it's quite horrible. 咁我頭先啱啱同 Dr. B 解釋啦，我哋直頭有啲好大量嘅填海嘅土地啦，唔知點解，總之填海嘅 area 對我嚟講其實都唔係好舒服。我唔知你兩位覺唔覺？有好多地方係啊，所以我某啲地區我都幾我對佢個感覺係我冇辦法覺得好安定，或者我其實就算要行街食飯，其實我點都係唔會去嗰度嘅，就因為呢一種係啊好干擾嘅能量。咁香港有好多地方係咁啦。咁頭先啱啱 Dr. B 嘅呢一個俾多個 tips， 佢就係話無論我哋坐啦定我哋企啦，我哋都要感受我哋嘅尾龍骨就好似一棵樹咁樣可以紮根，即係企喺度嘅時候就要 deep root， 即係我哋紮根喺土地。坐嘅時候都要感受到我哋嘅身體就係可能樹幹啦，然後我哋頭頂都係樹嘅頂端啦。咁如果有風吹，我哋都係會咁樣我哋會隨風擺動，但我哋始終係一棵樹。然後佢就話，即係甚至可以將雙手擺喺牆上面去感受下，一陣就有能量嘅 flow。我覺得呢一個 practice， 因為偶然我會覺得周身唔自在咧，我自己拉筋咧，我都會咁做，然後我係會覺得啲頸痛頭痛會消散嘅。I was sharing with them about the hands on wall practice. Actually, I will do that sometimes just for stretching because I feel like here it's so stuck.
Right.
So when I put my hands on the wall, yeah. And then after a few minutes, I will feel like I can finally have some flow in my body, and the pain will be gone.
Yes, this is very very important because each day we must take time to allow the chi in our body flow. Yeah, grounding practice is a simple practice to do it. Yes. Otherwise, you also have another technique as well, like to activate the energy, like we do chanting. We use sounds to activate, like mantra chanting. We also can do singing as well if you like to. Whatever to activate the energy, because here we have, I always base on 3 mind. This is the physical mind thinking. And I think in Hong Kong, we use it past non-stop. We must take a break here, stop, and use our heart, use our heart. And then that physical mind, heart is emotional mind, and also the lower abdomen is the subtle mind. Yes. So, I mean, if you all follow your spiritual path, somehow I also mentioned to my student to the practice every day in the morning, somehow through our thought, we have restriction. But to our heart, it's more open. And this is a simple tips to connect to quantum physics. That's why we have heart energy or the heart mat. Because when we use physical brain, a lot of restriction, we cannot do it. But from our heart, through our passion, we can break too. And then if that patterns become a store in your subtle mind or connect to your we call life path, that is something that keep you open up. When the heart is open, the whole energy is open. That's why people fall in love. We cannot use this to fall in love, right? Or maybe
we can.
咁啊，Doctor B 話咧，佢話其實佢每日都會邀請啲學生咧，去做做一啲嘅 practice 嘅。佢話每一日咧好緊要嘅就係咧，我哋要用一啲方式去令到我哋身體入邊嗰套氣啊，去開始行啊。咁佢話其實好多方式都得嘅，即係 grounding，我哋去接觸翻大自然啊，好似啱啱話你做拉直嗰隻椎，嗰隻椎擺喺嗰個地去連結個地下，即係嗰個都係一個方法嚟嘅。另一個咧，阿 Doctor B 會 invite 大家可以試嘅就係做一啲叫 mantra 啦嘅誦唱啦，即係誦經啦，係啦，或者其他嘅 sacred sound 啦，佢哋唱歌都得㗎。as long as 你用一啲方法去帶動嗰個能量嘅流動。咁佢啱啱都有講過咧，其實我哋有3個思想嘅部分嘅。佢就話啦，我哋香港最叻就咩咧？最叻就係呢度啦，個腦啦。但係咧呢個腦咧會帶嚟嘅嘢就係咧，我哋個諗嘢嘅方式，我哋個視野可能會有好多限制嘅。即係會諗到，呢樣唔得啊，嗰樣唔得啊，喂呢樣會驚啊，嗰樣會驚啊。佢就話啦，除咗我哋個而家用好多嘅腦之外咧，我哋要學懂停用佢嘅。咁咧就要用邊個部分去協助我哋去連結咧？就用我哋個心啦，係啦。咁嗰個係第二個 mind 啦，即係我哋第二個大腦啦。咁我哋成日都會喺classes 入邊咧都會教嘅就係我仲有第3個大腦嘅，就喺我哋嗰個小腹嗰度。佢話嗰個咧就叫精微，叫 subtle mind。係啦，精微嘅思想其實係Stephen 你會點樣形容呢一個部分啊？
嗱，頭先老師有講過啦，即係我哋個 heart 就係個 emotional mind 嘛，即係同我哋情緒有關。subtle mind 頭先老師有提過，其實呢個部分可以話係身體其中一個大智慧，因為係可以開啟我哋生命個 life path 個道路，你會好知道你嘅生命應該可以點樣打開唔同嘅可能性，而唔喺上面，因為上面係限制啊嘛。心就係情緒啊嘛，下邊咧就係可以話係連接住我哋嘅精微體同大智慧。
其實咧，我估關於嗰個 subtle mind 喺嗰個即係小腹位置咧，
yeah.
因為有好多人就係話，如果腸道健康，其實佢都係情緒會健康。即係好多人嘅可能抑鬱啊、唔開心啊，係因為根本腸道唔健康，入邊個細菌環境唔好，跟住你都會消化唔好、吸收營養唔好，咁其實佢係導致心理嘅問題，而我哋係冇為意嘅。I'm talking about the subtle mind because it relates to maybe our intestine.
Yeah.
I think when we take probiotics, kind of we have a better environment there, then we will be happy. But yes. we barely notice about the relationship between the health here relate to our emotional, our feelings and our happiness. We barely make connection between the two parts of our well-beings. So I was talking about maybe this is kind of related. 可能呢兩方面有關。
Yes. If you can't move your bowel in the morning, your head will be not clear.
原來佢Doctor B話，如果你早上個肚即係個腸道唔蠕動啊，即係你唔去廁所，你就會頭痛。咁所以其實 so that the natural practice that we should have bowel movement right after we wake up, right?
Yes, every morning. So because imagine the food stored there and it start getting gas and spoil. So when you move it, the space is empty. Then you allow, the center of the energies like Kundalini or the Dadi energies can rise up. When it's stuck there, not rise up, then you feel need a cup of coffee to help clear it up. But
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not cleared up because it's stuck there. If it's clear, then you feel lighter.
Clarity.
Yes, the clarity. You have mental clarity.
呢個好得意，因為如果我哋晨早起身，其實前一晚消化完嗰啲嘢喺條腸度，我哋唔喐咧，咁啲氣體又唔走，垃圾又唔走，喐咗咧，我哋有空間就係 Kundalini 嘅能量就可以即係整體可以流動。咁 that's why 我哋先唔需要用其他方法強行逼自己清醒。原來你屙個屎就可以清醒。Because I always think that toilet practice is something very important. When you have a healthy habit in the toilet, then everything goes well. But Hong Kong people, we have different excuses to prevent us from having a healthy toilet training. We will say that we're busy. Yeah, we don't have time for toilet. We don't have time to go wee or poo when we need to because of the work is too busy. Which for me, this is not acceptable, but many Hong Kong people are just doing this in their life.
They even avoid drinking water.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a form of letting go, actually. You
Oh.
let the old energies leave you, and then you can fill in the new energy. And then if the old energies get stuck, then you don't get the new energy.
You
to
don't
come.
get new
Yeah.
energy, then you don't get a new reality.
Yes, correct. Correct.
呢個你要翻譯一下，就係即係其實講緊都係一個 let go 啊，能夠捨棄你唔要嘅垃圾
能
啦。
量係啊，係㗎。
即係斷捨離都 part of 斷捨埋，真係喂
係啊
屎屎尿尿唔需要㗎啦喎，要
即係嗰啲
free
毒素嚟㗎嘛。
係咯，
咁你要清咗嗰堆嘢走咗咯，咁你啲氣上到嚟咯，你個人清醒，你咪知
清
道，你咪知道你即係要該做乜嘢，或者你已經要做乜嘢啊？因為好多人成日話生命好迷失㗎嘛。People always share about I feel so lost in life. I don't have clarity. I feel so sluggish. And
Yes.
then I want to break away some like old pattern, karmic patterns, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
But-
Dr. B, can I ask you something? Because Dr. B, you don't just use sound, you also use a practice called Sanatai to
Yes.
work on people's body. So when
Yes.
when you work on people's body, what do you discover about people in general, like what they are facing? Why is their energy stuck?
Especially in Hong Kong.
Okay. First of all, when I meet you in a person, I look at where is stored in your body. If you look at you as a container, we see what's stored in you, see from the posture, and from posture, see where's the weakness of the organs in the body. Like when the right shoulder is dropping, they tend to have oppression on the liver. So they tend easily get frustration and, angry and frustration. When the left is your shoulder is dropping, they tend to easily get nervous and anxiety. So we see from the posture and see where's the tension in the body, and then you can see when people the body is swelling. I'm sure you can notice a swelling body. Then it tends that they're holding a lot in their body. Yeah, when they're holding a lot, first I ask them, "Oh, you are a good collector. What do you collect?" They will say bags, shoes, souvenir and things like that, So then from there, you know that the body is like to extend it to accommodate the space of the things that they keep it in the body. So when first tricks, if you want to lose weight, so you have to lose what you accumulate.
Oh.
Yes.
呢個係能量減肥。
呢個我覺得好值得大家抄低，即係正如我哋都抄低。Dr. B 就話，即係當你一嚟到，佢就會視你為一個 container，即係你係身體就係你嘅容器。咁你嘅姿勢如何啦？咁譬如你邊度器官比較弱啦，佢都會睇到。咁譬如喺 posture 上面，如果係譬如單左右膊頭邊邊高低，譬如右邊低啲就係可能係肝嘅問題，咁即係 relate to 挫敗感啊、憤怒啦。左邊嘅問題就係可能係一啲緊張啦、焦慮嘅東西。咁如果浮腫就好明顯啦，就係你會儲住好多嘢唔放手。咁通常 Dr. B 就會問佢你儲啲乜嘢啊？咁啲人就會話，尤其是可能佢work 嘅地方係高級嘅酒店，就儲手袋啊、名牌袋啊咁即係。係啦，咁所以佢就話，其實如果要減肥嘅人，第一樣嘢問自己，你要即係你累積緊啲乜，你儲緊啲乜嘢咯？其實都好 reflect to 呢個情緒上自己不知不覺間嘅習性咯。Because I remember the time that I met you for the treatment, and then you told me, you asked me to stay here because my mind just fly everywhere.
Yes.
And then you said that I will also pull you away from focusing on my body because I fly and then you will fly too.
Yes.
And at that time, do you know what was in my mind? It was because I was about to go to Hokkaido with Eve, and then I have so many plannings here. So my mind is already at the farm with the horses, and then I fly there.
Right.
I was visualizing the place. And so that I was not in the hotel room.
Right.
呢個就係我話第一次見 Dr. B 嘅時候，佢叫我喂，你可唔可以留喺度？係啦，翻嚟，我好震驚嚇，我飛走咗，我真係飛走咗，我去咗北海道啦。因為嗰排 plan 緊好多嘢， 咁即係 Doctor B 就話，如果我係唔能夠留喺間房，佢都好辛苦先可以留喺
捉你翻嚟。
係啊係啊係啊。So I know that my energy is flying everywhere. It's not grounded.
Yes.
So
Dr. B, from your experience working on people's body, what do you see as trauma? How does trauma show up in the body? Because a trauma is something I think a lot of people are waking up to. That people are starting to notice or understand, oh, maybe something unresolved in the past is considered as trauma, or something happened or an accident happened is considered as trauma. So what is your view and your perspective, and how does trauma manifest in your clients' different body conditions?
Okay. Okay, we look at this. Trauma is actually represented in terms of emotions. It's like, our body a container. This is one of database that we keep in our container. So then, of course, when we are stressed, we focus on the present of the stress, try to solve the problems. And then when the problems start to solve, there's something that pop up. This is part of it, it's a trauma. And then that it pop up to the surface. Then we come to the space that we will slowly address it. And this to address is to transform the mind. Because if that trauma is a physical, it's already happened. If the wound is healed, it's healed. You notice the wound is healed. But the information that you have, this or we call energy information or the spirit, the same meaning, is stored in your cellular level. When it's stored in your cellular level, we need to calm your minds down and go there and transform. One is that transform, that is healed. Then you go deeper. What is the cause of it? You also can tap into the past as well. Not only this past in this life, can be the past in the past life as well. All these, because I come through the healings. I start healing since 1994. I come to the part, I start with physical body work. I look at the energy work, to the sounds, to the frequency. But at the end, we have to transform the mind. If the mind not allowed it to transform, the energy stay there. Yeah, this is the way that we go. Or the other way is we train our mind to be focused. We extremely focused. So we really look at the things that focus or stay at the present. And this stay at the present is the same meaning as grounding. You stay with in front of you. Like now I'm into, I stay with you. I'm not going to Bhutan. I'm stay here with you guys. Yes.
咁點解我會問Dr. B 啱啱有關於創傷咧？因為好神奇嘅，上一次Dr. B 嚟香港嘅時間，咁我就去做咗個1對1啦。跟住Dr. B 好快嘅，即係佢一摸到你身體，其實已經知道你裏面發生晒啲乜嘢事㗎啦，係啦，佢好快 pick up 到嘅，佢似一個，我覺得佢係一個人肉嘅能量 scanner 嚟嘅。咁嗰次就好快就係有啲好深層嘅我曾經一啲過去嘅，我以為自己處理咗嘅情緒啦。佢話唔係喎，仲喺度喎。係啊，跟住佢就話咁呢啲嘢其實透過佢嘅手法啦，咁佢一路幫我去 work through 嗰樣嘢，所以點解啱啱我問Dr. B 點解創傷佢點樣睇啦？佢as一個 healer 啦，因為佢個經驗就唔係淨係做一個協助身體放鬆咁簡單，有一啲好深層冇走到嘅係啦，我哋儲咗嘅課嘅，透過同佢嘅互動嘅時間，其實都會可以有啲嘅呈現啊，有啲嘅浮現咯。咁啱啱我覺得Dr. B 講得好好嘅。佢其中一樣就係話，其實如果我哋要去轉化創傷，其實係我哋要轉化我哋個思想咯。好多時啲嘢走唔到，原來都係我哋呢度唔俾佢走咯，或者覺得佢喐唔到、走唔到咯。因為Dr. B 話佢其實由1994年已經係開始做緊一啲療癒㗎啦。佢開始頭嗰陣時咧，淨係去學咗一啲手法去協助個身體做療癒，跟住佢就開始踏上咗用聲音啦，開始做能量嗰個層面啦。佢就話啦，透過佢work 咗咁多年之後咧，其實我哋好多時係要去翻，即係我哋去療癒創傷，我哋都係會有時會撞到我哋自己唔同部分嘅過去嘅。咁佢講緊嘅 past 啦，佢就唔係淨係呢一生嘅 past 啦，有啲可能係我哋其他嘅轉生都會留一啲印記啦。因為呢啲嘅所有嘅創傷其實都係一啲資訊信息 係啦，儲咗喺我哋個細胞入邊。咁啊，而阿多 B 其中一個佢可以做到就係透過一啲手法去協助身體去釋放呢一啲嘅資訊咯。
同埋我覺得好勁嘅嗰個概念就係，如果講真，譬如肉體上即係肉體層面上嘅創傷嗰種好咗咧，其實係好咗噶嘛。即係譬如有個傷口，佢結咗焦，佢好翻，其實佢就好翻啦。咁所以喺 physical 嘅世界，佢係完成咗噶啦。咁我哋喺度糾結嗰個曾經相處有冇意義？但係點解佢仍然停留？就係停留咗喺個信息嘅層面，就已經係我哋會記得呢度係曾經受過傷，有個唔好嘅 experience，that's why 我哋就會停留咗喺度。咁我又想知道，如果 through 一個 cellular level 去 transform，即係轉化到嗰樣嘢，會唔會係好明顯會即係見到個分別，或者 through 乜嘢可以令到個思想都能夠放下呢樣嘢？I would like to know if there's on the cellular level that we have to transform our mind so that we can let go of some of the trauma or the experience, the past negative feelings. How do we like educate, re-educate, or we give new information or new perspective to ourselves, to our mind, so that we can transform the whole experience?
Yes, I'm actually thinking of this as well. We are tuning in. The first of all, we have to learn to raise our vibrations. Yes. If you want to spend some money, you must earn some money first. If you want to use energy to chasing something away, you must earn the energy first. First, cultivate the positive vibrations. And then when you cultivate the positive vibration, then you look at these things. Either you want to keep it. Sometimes people like to keep it to entertain the mind. Sometimes people are ready to let go. Then when they are ready to let go, then we do something. If they want to keep to entertain the mind, we will not do anything. Well, because that is their, we say in the term, is their karma. They want to keep it for something, for seeking for attention or something. So then when they're ready to transform, then we go to the state of some practice that they calm down. When they calm down the mind, actually in alpha brain waves, then we look at that, how to transform that. Then we actually stir up to the point that they want to do something about it. Then they can transform. When they transform, then they're ready to let go. Because when you are ready to do something, it's easy. When you're not ready, we, as the healers, I will not facilitate that, because then it's to show off my egos, to help them, but they have to be ready. And this is a good way of heal people. Then people are ready to transform. And then it's actually totally transformed rather than just transform at that moment and then come back. So they have to make sure that you're ready, because whatever we walk together is our vibrations, is our energy to walk together between the healers and the clients.
哇！呢個超好啊！
話咗係嘛？
係啊，
哼哼聲一針見血，老師都唔同大家喺遊花園啦，一嚟就講重點。
就係話第一樣嘢，如果要處理一啲事情，咁我哋要提高我哋嘅 vibration， 提高我哋頻率啦。咁好啦，要提高頻率要做咩？即係你要使錢之前，你都要揾錢㗎，即係你賺咗錢之後都使錢㗎。咁就賺一個錢翻嚟就拱走嗰啲我哋唔要嘅嘢啦。咁然後即係我哋第一樣嘢要做就係響一個 positive 一個好正向嘅 vibration 嗰度，我哋要俾啲能力去耕耘呢樣嘢。咁就可能 through 做一啲你真係開心啊，真係個心開啊，真係快樂嘅頻率，我哋願意去耕耘與停留啦。另外咧就係老師就話啦，會睇下嗰個人咧究竟即係佢係傾向中意 keep 住啲嘢啊，定係佢 ready 去 let go。因為有啲人中意 keep 嘢咧係純粹為咗去娛樂自己，哪怕係痛苦啊，即係哪怕係其實個口話唔想要，但係如果佢 keep 住呢一件事，佢可能有 attention， 即係有人會關心佢，可以氹like 又好乜都好。其實我哋人就係咁詭異啊，中意揸住啲嘢唔放。咁所以老師就話啦，我覺得呢個最犀利嘅就係如果個人係 ready 咧，佢就話我只係同行者，用我哋同行嘅一齊嘅頻率去讓大家可以解放或者轉化呢樣嘢。但係如果嗰人未 ready， 而老師都出手咧，佢就覺得呢個係 ego， 即係我要做嘢俾你睇，我要俾你睇到我功力。咁老師就唔做呢樣嘢。咁 which 我都覺得可能係嘥力 因為會反彈啊嘛。咁所以係一個真誠地 ready 去放低啲嘢嘅話咧，咁老師先會 facilitate 呢樣嘢，讓嗰個人真正做到個轉化咯。
我覺得呢個好勁或者好正嘅原因就係我唔知兩位啦，因為好多人就話我接觸咗身心靈嘅嘢，我上咗堂，我揾咗 A 治療師、B 治療師、C 治療師、D 治療師、F 治療師好啲，但係我唔覺得我個問題解決咗，或者我唔覺得我生命裏面好大嘅轉變，係啦，係因為原來老師都講咗，根本嗰刻都唔 ready。嗰刻嗰個人喺嗰個狀態未必係佢想，佢都可能係因為佢 ego 會 hold on to 嗰個 karma。學老師話齋，佢可能我繼續咁樣慘，你認同我，我繼續勁講即係 sad story，你又覺得我好慘，咁我裏邊好快慰喎其實。
所以老師啱啱係講咗咧，多啲係好清晰講咗點解有啲好多人嘗試做療愈或者做咗好多療愈都未療愈咯，其實係同自己有關咯。
Is there anything that we can do at least to like talk to ourselves to make sure that we are more prone to get ready for healing rather than staying stubborn?
Yes. First of all, I think we have done this and I think we should continue is to raise the vibrations to the chanting.
The chanting class.
Because the chanting is the moment when you chant, we connect the three minds together because connect these three minds and empty this physical mind. You focus the chant, the way we chant from our heart. When our heart has power, you can fall in love and you can also transform. First, love yourself and you can transform. And then when you chant deeper from the lower abdomen, you activate the inner power. Inner strength. When you have inner strength, then you're ready to move on. And then you start to know it's like when you go to two restaurants, you know, this one is good. Food is good, service is good. Then you love to go there. You know, the other one is not good, but you still want to go. You know, you have to raise the vibration to the one, this is good for me. Yes.
OK， 哇，原來係，因為我頭先問，咁我都想，我唔想去療愈，但係徒勞無功，咁我都要知道我做乜先可以令自己 ready， 起碼我都說服咗我呢個頑固嘅自己先啦。咁老師就話其實都係要提高頻率，但係可以 through chanting。咁然後因為你做 chanting 嘅時候，你 connect 咗3個 mind 之後，其實個頭腦就會係空咗出嚟，因為個心咧就可以攞翻去佢有嘅能量，佢會打開啦。咁然後再嚟就係 inner power， 就 relate to 我哋嘅小腹呢一度嘅嗰個呢個係啦個 energy 啦。咁然後我哋先至有 inner power， 我哋先至可以即係做到呢一樣嘢。咁 chanting 方面有冇建議㗎？即係假設大家係冇乜 background 嘅認知。
Doctor V 上次好好嘅，咁佢教咗一個5個 class 嘅introductory。即係點樣去學 chanting 啊？咁我哋用咗5個星期啦，咁差唔多我哋百幾人一齊去學一啲好基本嘅功夫啦。咁喺個 class 入邊咧 ，Doctor V 好好嘅就係咧，佢會教你用唔同嘅地方去 chant 㗎。啲好簡單嘅 mantra 啫，例如我哋上次用過六字大明咒啦。I'm sharing with everybody about the chanting class that we did together and how you guided every person to learn the basic of chanting through the 3 parts of the body, and then we use some very simple mantra。即係我哋上次用六字大明咒，其實6個音㗎咋 ，Om Mani Padme Hum。但係原來咧，即係佢唔教咧，真係唔知嘅。我哋由呢一度 chant， 同我哋用喺心口 chant， 定同我哋用個 abdomen， 即係我哋用個小腹 chant， 嗰3把聲係完全唔同嘅。所以點解啱啱佢講咧個 abdomen 係同我哋個內在力量 I'm explaining to Maria and Stephen about how you taught us to chant from 3 different areas and the sound, the vibration and how the body reacts was completely different. And when you said the abdomen is about the inner strength, the last time during the class I really felt that. And when people could really chant from there is power. 所以因為我曾經去睇過嘅就係咧聲音咧，其實係一種 technology 嚟嘅。Sound is actually a technology.
Yes.
But we become through using sound, we become the technology.
Yes. The way that we chant together is not only spiritual chanting, it's about to understand how it chant and connect to deeper to the source of energy within ourselves. Yes, chanting from the head to calm down the head, chanting from the heart to expand and open the heart field. the heart field energy, and also to chant from the low abdomen, whereas the subtoma, you connect deeper to your energy. But you have to understand and slowly guide and open up, because when you're able to chant deeper from the low abdomen, you open up the channel within the body and then give you the alignment of the three minds to become one.
呢個係講緊咧，即係喺 chanting 嘅時候，究竟係即係頭腦層次啦，即係 Eve 你之前上堂試過頭腦層次啦，心嘅層次就會讓呢度完全打開啦。咁落到去一個小腹嘅位置就係完全將整個人嘅能量，其實應該係打通任督二脈嘅方法，就係唔同層次嘅 chanting。
Yes, and also this mantra chanting, we use a very simple mantra. Sometimes we don't need to understand the meaning, but the way that when you don't understand the meaning, you not really get along, you just focus on the chanting. When you focus on the chanting, and then this is also the way to express unnecessary information that you keep deeper in yourself through the chanting. When you chant it, you keep chanting, then you feel lighter. Because the way that you release the mantra.
哦，咁我咪真係唔需要知嗰個內容係好啲啊？
因為老師話，如果你唔知咧，你根本
個腦唔會跟啊嘛，
你個腦唔會自己喺度發啊。究竟我而家唱緊個意思係點啊？我唔會追點解。我哋真係可以好當下就係你去 connect with 個聲咯，你可以同個聲音 connect 啊，同你自己內在個能量 connect 啊。所以老師話其實唔知嘅係好過知嘅。係啦，當然啦，但係佢上堂都會有個解説啊，唱完之後啦，佢都會解啊，我哋今日仲唱咗呢個mantra， 其實個 mantra 嘅意思係點啊？佢都會輕輕咁解嘅。但係佢話佢喺班上面就係好 focus， 我哋去連結個聲音咯，透過個聲音連結自己咯。
同埋好多時頭先老師都有講到，就係話當我哋去重唱嘅時候咧，我哋係釋放緊多年我哋裏邊有一啲我哋唔需要嘅一啲細胞嘅信息。啲信息啊。
咁要問 Dr. B 喎，其實係因為我都好 surprise 咧，佢係真係好開心嘅人嚟。
佢係成個小忽嘅。
係咁啊，即係因為乜嘢事可以 keep 住咁開心，同埋有冇唔開心嘅時候咧？I'm asking I see you as a very joyful person, like always cheerful, always full of energy. And how do you stay in this vibration? And then do you encounter any moment that you feel stressed or anxious, or you feel not unhappy, not satisfied? Do you encounter all these emotions?
When I'm much younger, yes, I encounter all these not happy, angry, frustration. But after that, I said, I just want to make myself happy, whatever, then I find the tools. And the only tools that I use, I will say, I use chanting. Why? Through the chanting is the sacred vibrations. And people who chant all these mantra in general, or the higher master who chant the mantra. One of the master asked me to chant 1,000 mantra each day. First day I chant the first day. After that, I need to sleep for 3 hours to recover, because you have to use energy to chant all this mantra. Second day, 2 hours. The third day, 1 hour. The fourth day, no, don't need to sleep. The energy more balanced. And then with this energy, we are cultivate from inside the body and out. So this is actually general, create your own protection. You expanded your auras. So whenever unhappiness come, it just come. You cannot stop that. It come to you, but it will stay there because you have your own inner happiness.
我估呢個對香港人嚟講其實都幾重要，即係有陣可能同 Dr. B 都分享下，即係香港可以有幾亂啦。咁佢就話，我頭先問佢，即係點樣可以維持咁開心，有冇唔開心嘅時候？佢話後生嘅時候都有嘅，咁但係佢揾到個工具就係 chanting 啦。咁之前就因為呢個係一個好神聖嘅頻率嚟嘅，咁佢就之前就係有上司就話俾你聽啊，你去 chant 一日1000次。咁佢第一次做呢個嘅時候咧，佢瞓咗幾粒鐘，要回復，咁第二日都要嘅，但係越嚟越遞減，去到第4日咧 chant 1000次之後咧冇事， 咁即係終於 balance 咗，即係拉近翻嗰個能量差距，咁就維持正常啦。咁但係呢一樣嘢就係、會讓你有一個由內而外嘅氣場。咁有冇唔開心嘅事情，有冇唔好嘅事情發生喺周圍？固然有，但係自己有一個好嘅保護啊。咁就係唔受影響就唔受影響，因為你有內在嘅嗰種快樂嘅感覺，內在嘅愉悅嘅泉源，咁你就係由內而外可以將啲嘢有事發生，但係唔等於要自己吸咗入嚟，然後去承受噶嘛。Because Hong Kong, our energy is really messy these days, like
challenging, yeah,
very challenging. Everyone is so restless, and you can read it from the news, and that's really horrible. So I think how to cultivate the inner happiness, or at least to have a healthy aura for us in the moment, is very important.
It's not only Hong Kong, it's everywhere right now. So that's why chanting is very, very important. And then when you chant, if somebody triggers you and you're not happy, you're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, and you make it fun yourself, like you're laughing. Oh, like make it fun to let go of, to just break through any frustration that you may have. You know, then what happened? Then you feel happy. When you feel happy, you have mental clarity. When you have mental clarity, that is the term that you make things happen. Because most of the time, people make you not happy, and your mind just stay there. People make you not happy. You waste your time instead of you have mental clarity. People make you happy, you come, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. You just make it fun. Then you make yourself happy, you go back. Whatever people are unhappy, just leave it on the side. No more. No more put investment on that emotions. Come back, be happy, and make things happen.
咁即係有你冇你，我哋都
Just prevent you from all the fear.
老師其實係一個好實際嘅人，即係我今日同佢傾偈，佢非常之實際嘅。佢話即係好多時啲我哋咧會俾其他人影響，嗰個人令我哋唔開心啦，跟住我哋個思緒就會停留咗喺嗰個位啦。跟住佢話：哇，點解你要嘥呢個？你點解要
冇數喎？
投放啲咁嘅時間同能量？其實唔需要。一當我哋原來開心嘅時間咧，佢開心會有啲乜咧？原來我哋有個思想嘅清晰度。跟住我聽完呢句就覺得，老師係非常之 practical 嘅。一當你有個清晰度嘅時間，佢話咁你咪可以去選擇，你咪可以學創造咯。即係其實應該係喺嗰個好開心嘅 space，我哋有個思緒嘅清晰度，然後我哋去做決定嘅。
我都覺得係，即係可能嗰種冇咗思想清晰度，即係嗰個 mental clarity 不存在咧，你就好似好被動，人哋係點你咪咁咯，個環境係點你咪受咯咁。因為頭先你突然間講咧咩係你令我唔開心呢句説話咧，我突然間叮一聲，我哋會講你令我唔開心，但係其實冇你嘅 OK 咧，係啦，點樣令你唔開心啫？即係冇得話喂你唔開心，你唔開心啦，咁你唔會理佢嘅喎。但係點解我哋會無啦啦講你令我唔開心？就係人哋做嗰啲嘢，其實 suppose 可能未必關你事，或者唔應該 take it personal， 或者唔應該咁 take， 但係我哋都會接咗埋嚟咯。I'm talking about in Cantonese, there's a term like we will say that you make me unhappy. But why would anybody be able to make us unhappy? There is I think the underlying we give the permission that they make us unhappy. So I suddenly thought of, oh, this is ridiculous.
Yes, and I would, it takes time to come up to this stage. So what we need to do is practice until you feel the heart is full. Then you be as a kid, as you wish. People scream at you and you just laugh. They get even mad. It's okay. And laugh yourself.
老師就係話，即係做 chanting， 直到個心覺得好圓滿啊！我估呢一個都係我哋即係苦苦追求嘅狀態，就係如果我哋個心係滿的話，冇咁多嘢去追索，冇咁多嘢覺得點解你唔俾我，冇咁多嘢係我渴求又得唔到，其實就係呢一個狀態咯。
Yeah. Let me share the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
有個 video 睇啊。
Yeah, let me share something really fun. Yeah. 我睇下有冇聲先啊，我 share 聲。
What's this song about?
This is a basic Bhutanese song. The simple song is about you stay on the other side of the river, I'm stay at other side of the river. So we dorosang. So we dorosang, dorosang, we dorosang, dorosang. So this is like, and then if this is the simple we practice, and then Bhutanese will sing something and we stop it like a chorus. So it's a kind of fun when we go to the high altitude, when sit in the car, so we keep our mind focused.
哦，
不單嘅歌，但係歌詞咧純粹唱緊你
係
喺條河，
你喺條河嗰邊，我喺條河嘅呢邊。
係咩？I'm talking about the lyric. The lyric basically means nothing.
Right. Yes.
You're just staying on the river this side and you're on that side and that's all.
Yes. It's like we meet each other on the other side of the rivers.
哦，好似山歌咁。
係啊，
香港唔係，因為阿 Doctor B 係有帶團去不丹嘅，
不丹
當上嗰個海拔因為要上山嘅，係啊，大家都知其實不丹好多山可以 climb， 有好多嘅寺廟都係喺山上面嘅。咁當佢上緊啲海拔比較高嘅地方嘅時間啦，咁咧呢啲咁簡單嘅歌咧係協助啲人咧可以集中專注力，唔好 lose focus 咯。係啊，所以就揾首咁簡單嘅歌咯。但係我諗 Doctor B 想 show 出嚟就係其實開心係一件好簡單嘅事咯。And this is Buathon， 呢個係Doctor B 啱啱帶咗一個 sacred tour 啦，去帶咗一班人去不丹啦，到訪咗好多不丹唔同嘅能量點，去吸收嗰度嘅地嘅能量嘅。Doctor B，would you like to share a little bit about Buathon?
Yes. I just went to Bhutan on, this is part of a bell offerings project that we are on the state of the complete of 45 bells in Indian subcontinent, which is Bhutan. We donate 4 bells. And I think after we come back, we connect to the energies of Bhutan. We met one Lama from Bhutan in Thailand, and he asked for 1 more bells. We will see how we arrange it. And this is a nice connecting to the motherland of Bhutan, which is we call the high vibration. People go there to raise vibration, which is very important. And I have a good opportunity to connect to Guru Padmasambhava, or we call second Buddha in Vajrayana or Tibetan Buddhism, to understand, as we all know that he's the father of quantum physics. Yes, that's why sometimes the head give us a bit of restriction, the thought, then we go to the heart, then we connect our heart together, from our heart to others, and then how we share the energy and make things happen.
呢個團係去做啲乜嘢㗎？
佢哋係去即係 Doctor B 咧，佢有個叫Bells Offering Project 嘅，其實佢做咗好多年㗎啦。咁佢就會籌款啦，跟住籌款之後咧，佢會打造一啲好大嘅bell 啊。
哦，寺廟嗰啲鐘係啦，
寺廟嗰啲鐘咧，佢就會送去尼泊爾啊，跟住去不丹啊。不丹其實已經收咗4個，咁嚟緊再有嗰邊再想要多一個啦。咁呢個純粹係阿 Doctor B 有心，佢想帶一啲好神聖嘅聲音，去到神聖療癒嘅聲音，去到世界每一個角落。咁當嗰個 bells 俾人哼嘅時間，嗰個聲音係可以 transmit 去成個附近嘅地方咯，所以呢個係一個老師嘅一個好神聖嘅慈善嘅項目嚟嘅。
你會整個喺
擺
個喺自己度啊？I'm asking if they want a bell in their office.
我有問I did ask Dr. B, because Dr. B has placed many bells across different countries in Asia, and then I did ask her once, if Hong Kong is ever going to get 1 bell.
We have to look at now we close the project at 45 bells.
已經做咗45個大嘅 bell 啦，係
45 bells over 7 years. So we will see, because somebody already hinted me that I should do 108 bells. So It probably take times because at this moment I focus from compassion based. Yesterday I just what we call baking ground for the space for Goddess of Compassion in Thailand. It called Karuna Garden, which is we're working on the field to activate the energy and could be the place that people can come and connect to the energy and enjoy the energy field there. Because the compassion is the key right now to, for all of us to help each other.
咁啊，我又問啦，Dr. B 啦，會唔會其實嚟緊會再做其他唔同嘅 bells 係俾其他地方？佢啱啱完成咗45個，佢想 heat 一 heat 先，因為佢有其他 project，佢長期都好多慈善嘅項目嘅。咁佢最近新嘅慈善項目咧就係喺泰國嗰度啦，應該有個地方去啟動嗰個，我叫係咪都係叫神聖女性能量，係咪啊？Is it what is the goddess name again?
Goddess of Compassion 觀音。
觀音，淨係啟動觀音嘅能量，所以咧佢話喺嗰個土地上面啟動咗之後咧，啲人就可以去嗰個地方去接收慈悲嗰個能量。因為老師有講嘅就係呢刻其實對每一個人嚟講啦，大家去行心靈嘅路程啦，慈悲係啊 ，compassion 其實呢一刻好緊要咯。Why compassion is so important, Dr. B?
There is people always, especially in Thailand, we talk about kindness. Kindness is to make people happy. Compassion is to help people to overcome the sufferings. As we all know, what's happening in the world, people are suffer with a different level. So compassion based, like, you see people and you see what they need, and we try to sit in that place and offer them. So then, we are actually helping each other even more. Well, I think it's about time to supporting each other, either self-compassion, and that compassion with the strength in your heart, you help others. And this is, I think, when you're able to help the other, then you gain a good feeling, a good vibration within your heart. Yes.
因為 kindness 即係可能即係做好嘅事情嗰個層次就係讓別人開心，但係慈悲係嗰種即係你會協助別人跨越佢嘅痛苦、佢嘅受難。咁我都覺得即係喺世界各地大家都唔係容易啊！即係尤其是經歷完呢幾年間啦，世界各地大家都有各自嘅即係痛苦。咁但係而慈悲就係願意去有一個即係學貢獻嘅心，讓你可以協助到別人都跨越佢哋嘅痛苦。咁呢個都係人與人嘅互相之間嘅幫助嚟。咁呢個真係哇，好大嘅課題。
同埋老師頭先，我覺得提到另外一樣好重點，就係個 self-compassion 要俾自己先。因為係要俾到自己好滿啦，咁你自然會有嗰個內在嘅力量去有個同理心去 share 俾人哋。但係如果我哋自己未俾到呢個 compassion 自己嘅時候咧，其實你夾硬掹咧，其實係好難嘅呢件事。
So 今日好開心啦，Dr. B 都幾好正嘅，好簡單。係啊，呢個就係 Dr. B。Is this part of your bells project, Dr. B?
Yes, correct. This is at the Thienarrom where it's heavily of Guru Padmasambhava.
So this is one of the bells. This is one of the bells that you offered for them.
Yes, correct.
Well, hope you bring more bells to different parts of the world. I think there are many locations that are waiting to receive the sacred vibrations.
Yes, I have to meditate more because the first chapter we start in Buddha birthplace in Lumpini. And then from there, the energy is expanded to Thailand. And then in Thailand, there are 5 bells with good vibrations as well. And then later go to Enlightenment Place in India. And also Mahaparivana. And then that's the first chapter on Theravada, which is Nepal, Thailand, and India. Then after that, the journey brought me to Bhutan. In 2018, and then I make a wish in Bhutan in one of the monastery there. I make it at 8 a.m. It's manifest by 11 p.m. in the night.
Wow.
That is the reason why I offer the bells in Bhutan. So then, when I got it, I said I should pay something back for the country. Then the journey starts from Bhutan, and then we look at the whole Himalayan range from Arunachal Pradesh until Dharamsala in Himachal Pradesh. So that is also give me an opportunity to meet His Holiness Dalai Lama from the second chapter of the bells. And during the COVID time, our group been, what are we going to do? So we look at how to propagate the knowledge, the wisdom of the Buddhism. Then I look at the chapter 3 called Body Panya, which is the body is mean enlightened, Panya is wisdom. So we look at the monastery who actually propagate the Buddha wisdom. So then I come up with 22 bells. Originally start with 8 bells. But through the process, we actually have to we want to offer to Indian sub-intercontinent, which is including Sri Lanka, with Buddha Tooth Lilac Monastery, also Bangladesh, also Sikkim, and Bhutan is part of that as part of second chapter 2 on Himalayan range. However, the journey brought us to Mongolia. So we offer 1 bell to Mongolia and to Tibetan Autonomous Area. This is a good challenge, and that's what I'm saying. If through the thought we cannot do it, through the heart we can do it. We send a few notes to a few people, and they all say no, we cannot break through. But our heart say yes. This is like falling in love. Our heart say yes. So we've been chanting for 2 years until it will break to offer the bells into Tibetan Autonomous Area. We start with first bell, become 2 bells, become 3 bells. And now if we finish now, install 6 bells. So all the bells will be 8 bells in Tibetan Autonomous Area, which is the most important monastery like Samye, the first monastery in Tibet. Also Dipung Losaling Monastery, Nechung Monastery, also Pacho Monastery. It's quite an important monastery in Tibet. And all 8 bells already in Tibet. So 6 was the lovers. 2 we're waiting for the lovers. So altogether we'll make 8 bells into Tibet.
Wow.
So thank for everyone and for support to make this happen. And also with Buddha statue, thanks for the group that make it happen. Now we have the Buddha families. We have the Dharmas as the bell vibrations to bring peace to the world. I think next we create our own to chanting to bring world peace within ourselves and peace to the other. When we are in peace, we are calm, we're relaxed, we're not nervous, so we are in good energy, and then actually also influence people around us to be calm.
We become the bell itself.
Yeah, we become the bells. Yeah. Correct. This is project as we become the bells.
That's a good name.
Yes,
we become the bell.
We become the bell. Yes. And then I think this is a very good project. If we can start chanting whatever form that I could support, I'm happy to support. And then that is actually generate more peace, because as we all know that we all going to something in terms of energy turbulence, you know. If we are calm, the group will calm. At least we have, let's say, 500,000 people calm. So that help. That is also is a kind of energy injection into the energy field that makes people calm. And then for me, I'm actually cultivate the energy field where I could behold the source of the energy and then help others to connect and practice and make it. You know, we at least our group feel calm.
It's like a ripple effect.
Correct. This is the most important, that we become the bells. Yes, we become the bells. Then we can do more than 108 because we become the bells ourselves.
Walking bell。
啱啱有分享嘅就係佢嗰45個 bells 嗰邊啦，原來係由佛陀嘅出世開始，跟住去咗泰國啦，跟住尼泊爾啦、Bangladesh 啦，最勁嘅就係去到有西藏自治區，竟然都俾佢入到啦。佢話開頭其實入唔到㗎，即係佢其實老師全部呢啲嘅 project 都係慈善活動嚟嘅， 咁咧，但係佢 feel 到呢啲 bell 要去邊咧，佢就會寫信俾當地嗰啲寺廟，然後就話我想送個 bell 俾你。開頭係俾人拒絕㗎。係啊，咁俾人拒絕咗好多次之後，佢話：但係老師喺度問個心，啱啱佢有講個 heart feel 啊嘛。佢唔係喎，我個心 say yes 喎，我個心已經 fall in love 咗 with 個 idea，個 bell 可以去到嗰度咯喎。跟住啲嘢就慢慢顯化咯。佢話頭腦如果要做，要將咁多嘅 bells 去呢啲地方，其實係好困難嘅事嚟㗎。但因為佢個心，佢好連結，佢好 feel 到係嘅時間，所以佢連西藏自治區嚟緊已經有6個，
有2個啦，
嚟緊仲有2個再去啦。咁老師就話啦，咁 bells 佢真係真實嘅 bells 佢已經做咗45個啦。咁下一個 stage 其實咧就要係我哋每一個人咧都變成咧可以中唱，可以散發呢一啲我叫咁和諧嘅頻率嘅，我哋每一個人都可以變做一個 bell 咯。係啊，佢呢個先係最緊要。佢因為透過我哋去做 chanting， 當我哋 calm 咗，我哋喺和諧嘅時間，我哋唔係淨係愛自己噶嘛，我影響緊我哋側邊嘅會遇到嘅人啊，側邊嘅環境啊。佢呢個都係我哋點樣去將一啲新嘅能量去注入，係啦。例如 let's say 香港呢刻哇好浮動嘅，我點樣注入一個和平嘅能量喺呢一個地方咯。咁我諗我之後即係再邀請阿 Dr. B 去教一個group chanting 嘅 activity， 等大家都有機會去可以接觸到，揾到一個好簡單嘅 tool， 其實都係要你有部電腦係啦，開咗佢之後坐喺度，你願意中唱嘅話，其實你就都可以成為一個散發和平 vibration 嘅 bell。所以今日好開心啊 ！Thank you, Dr. B. Thank you for today. I feel very honoured. Simple but big wisdom. Simple but big wisdom. Thank you, Dr. B. 係啊。所以啊
，Let's continue。
我話呢個咩 Let's continue。咁今日好多謝 Dr. B 啦，希望之後我哋再有機會可以請到佢翻嚟，係啦，教我哋點樣去變成一個可以散發和諧嘅頻率。
Walking bell。
Walking bells, correct.
Thank you. Look forward to see you in Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Thank you.